Don't know what. Well, a lot of us are older. Do you remember when you used to have to call people Mr. and Miss? Miss? Hey, Miss? Mr.
I think we still do that.
Oh,
Do we?
white privilege. I don't. Well, I'm quite egalitarian and disrespectful. Our next award, a lot of respect to them. Very happy to see the rates going to supporting this Auckland Council Filmmaker Award.
He tohu kaihanga kiriata o te kaunihera o Tāmaki Makaurau. To present it, we have Councillor Wayne Walker of Auckland Council. Kia ora, Wayne.
Kia ora, Wayne.
There he is, yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks, Teresa.
Thank you, Wayne. Powerhouse of
Yep,
sustainable-
wonderful to be here. I'd just like to say a massive thank you to David and Barry from the Body Shop and all of the other sponsors that make this possible. I'd also like to acknowledge part of Auckland Council, Auckland Live, for making this venue possible. So thanks, Auckland Council, and stick in there. The young people are absolutely fantastic, and I would like to acknowledge their passion, their perception, and their potential, because if you can come this far, you can do anything. I think that there is an enormous scope for councils and other businesses to pick up on the talent of these young people, because they've got cut through. They are the future. They speak directly to the issues that matter, and they know how to get it across in every way. So these awards are massive. I pay tribute to Radar and Hanel. In every way, this is a wonderful evening, and I'm incredibly privileged to be here. I'd like to ask for a massive drum roll. I must say these envelopes aren't altogether environmentally friendly. I'm sure
they were going to be reused.
brown paper. Is it stone paper? Because stone paper is where it's at. And the outlook for someday certificate for Auckland Council Filmmaker Award. Congratulations to Jeff Chen for the right bin. And I've seen it, Jeff. It's great stuff.
All right. The Right Bin is a funky documentary encouraging us to care more about how we dispose of our waste plastic. The judges found it to be an engaging film that evokes a visceral response.
Can I have a plastic bag? That plastic bag was used for a little over 5 minutes. Now it's going to end up in the landfill and most likely the ocean.
I would like to thank the fish that died during the production of this film, and I would also like to thank the people who made or is making the food that we're going to have after this event.
Let me tell you a little something about plastic. They don't just disappear when you throw them away. As a matter of fact, the plastic bottle I just used will still be around
By the time I die.
It takes an average of 450 years for any plastic to break down, and most bottles take over 1,000 years to biodegrade. Plastic was invented back in 1907, which means the first piece of plastic ever is probably still around. That is insane. World War I hasn't even started back then. But if they don't just disappear, where do they go? Well, most likely they end up in the landfill or the ocean, and the ones in the landfill often gets blown into some sort of a trickle, which leads to a stream, then a river, then the ocean. Then the current carries all the rubbish that is in the ocean into what they call the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is this giant collection of trash with a surface area of 700,000 square kilometers. That's more than 2.5 New Zealands. Approximately 1,500 plastic bottles are put in the ocean every second. And that's just plastic bottles. What about plastic bags?
Can I have a plastic bag?
That plastic bag was used for a little over 5 minutes. Now it's going to end up in the landfill and most likely the ocean. Because these plastic bags or colorful plastic bits are often mistaken as food, they eventually end up in the marine animals' stomachs. But why do you care? Well, we eat them, which means we are eating plastic when we eat fish. At this point you might go, well, why don't we just burn them? That will make them disappear. Isn't that what they do in other countries?
Can you tell me what that is?
Trash bin.
Trash?
Trash bin.
Ooh.
It almost seems like there is no solution to this, but actually there is one simple solution. Don't use disposable plastic bags or bottles. Just use reusable ones. But if you must, well, the least you can do is to make sure they get recycled.